I welcome you all. My name is Raj Barge. I'm the co-founder director of Raj Computer Education. Purpose of this site is to create Android developers who can be placed into IT companies. We are into placements, training, and project work of Android. Please find free to contact us. Thank you. So today we'll be understanding like what is checkboxes. So checkboxes is very simple. It allows you to select multiple choices. I can choose all three. I can choose any of one. So that is done using checkboxes. Second important thing, when it comes to checkboxes, we can have our checkbox event itself, or you can check on button itself. That is mostly on click. So these are the two checkboxes created. Fine. Now second thing, this is the code where we first check what is the status of the checkbox. Fine. It is the checkbox is checked or not. It is by using check method, and then we compare that which checkbox is being checked, and then we try to combine the things. Fine. Okay, let's start now. So first I open Android. I go into file. I choose new project. Alright. Box. RC stands for Raj Computers. So it's of 16 Android version, that is 4.1 under Java. I click on finish. It's loading. Okay. Now last time we studied this radio button, and there is one more important thing, that is toggle button. Toggle buttons are very important because they make you on and off. They make you on and off. So this is very important, and they are available to switch between same. This we can use at our Android project also. Fine. Let's focus on checkboxes. I think the file is open. So this is my file. Now if I go into this file, this is my resources folder. In resource folder, this is my layout. I click on this layout. I double click on this. It's loading screen. I think phone is connected. Phone is not connected. Let me connect phone for 2 minutes. This is by default text. This is by default text view. Phone is still not detected. Yeah, my Samsung phone got detected. Now we can see the preview. This preview shows only a text element into it. We want to go for what? We want to go for radio buttons. Sorry, we want to go for checkboxes. Now when you are using this and you are going to go for checkboxes, fine. Things are quite simple. Fine, the code is here. See, this is into a layout, and that layout, fine, is in vertical format and having two checkboxes. So I can just copy this code and copy it into my. I would like to replace this text box, fine, with my code, so it's available. This is done. This is my first point. This is my second point. I would not prefer using click event on this. Fine. This is a text which will be displayed on the check boxes. So these are two check boxes. I can just zoom them out for better understanding. Fine. So I can basically I want to make this regarding some payment option. So I can just say this as checkbox, just checkbox for cash, and I can choose second array. It's cash, 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 and this is another option. I'll be saying this as check. These are my payment options. So my name I want to replace it. See, very important thing. Now this all the text are stored into a string file. This is a normal practice and it is very good practice. So how that is to be understood? You go into values. You have three different XML files, colors, strings, and so on. I can go into this color. This makes you to centralize your data. Fine. You can just specify the name to it. So I can just specify the name to this. That is name to string. I can just say uh, cache. I can type here word cache. I can type this as a check. I can type it here again check as bank check. These are the two strings added by me. I can just add this string into my program. I can come here. I can just say from this string. I can just press. I can say this cache option. I'm going to choose. This is check. So what is the advantage here? Advantage here is like if you make changes into this file, it will be reflected into all the files which are referring that. So it's very important. But for that you have to remember one thing. It starts with something called as @string slash and then the name of the variable which you define there. And those are different to XML format. Fine. So this is cache. This is okay. This is. I remove this on click event. Fine. I want to add a button here. So let me go for a button. So we say button. Our button name will be BTN. I can just say OK, OK button. And name on the button will be what? That we again into string, into string. This is a virus antivirus instruction. But this quickly is very good antivirus reading. So we go for button that is OK. You just type the name of the button that is OK. I prefer saying OK in small. I go here and to replace this I to say OK. So it automatically takes the script which is there. The button name is OK. That is wrap as per the format. Now to go for the event. So where the events are written, I'll be writing those events into my Java file. So that is main activities of Java. So I'm here. First I have to identify what is my button. So what we require now, we require three elements. We require button, that is BTN, OK. Next we require radio button, so we're using the radio. Sorry, we require checkboxes. Checkboxes. Fine. Checkboxes I'll be saying CHK cache and CHK check. These are two checkboxes which I prefer using. These are basically objects. Now to use them. So I have to access this button. So to access any button, the command is quite very simple. I create object of this. I say new and casting. No? Casting is done here. And very important command that is find view by ID. And what is my ID name? It's r dot id dot my this is my button. So I'll be saying OK button. It is accessible. I'll be choosing those two ready buttons also here. This is my first button. Choosing this second button. Choosing this for cache. This is for check. I think there is some problem, right? So for check, I mix something. I go to XML file. I go to XML file, and here I miss the underscore. Yeah. So it was not showing. That is quite correct. I can go to main activity press. So it is showing message, it's showing the cache. All are see, these are radio buttons. These are checkboxes. I don't understand why I'm using radio buttons. It might be the last extension I'm going to get. And to add them, so I can import the class. I can go here. I can import the class. So all classes are being imported. These are the two classes which are imported. That is done. Now I need to go for the code. So you click on that button. So click of that button has to be called. So the same code what we last time used. Do I found button? Yeah, this is the button last option here. Inside button, I click on the code of the button. This is a normal code which we are going to use. So button here, but our button name differs. It's OK button, so we change this option. Fine. The view option we are going to add. We can just import it. You can import it by pressing Ctrl and Enter also. So that is added again here. That is done. Inside this, I have to make some logic. I have to display some messages. So I am displaying those messages using toast. Fine. So the syntax here for toast is just saying this is toast syntax. It's option here. Let's use this simple syntax. So this is a toast syntax. What we are going to use. The text is hello. Now I have to replace this text every time. So what happens? It's very important. Fine. So I have to use these combinations. Because if I select this, what happens? So then if condition begins here. If conditions we say that if this is the option, then is checked. Is checked. What is the value? If it is true and checkbox checked, that is checked equals to false. See, first one is true and second is false. And that is the only first option is selected. What is the first option? Which is the first option? Which is the first option which is selected? The first option here. I'm just making this as empty. It's saying not defined. And here I'm just saying what is the first option selected? Cache. It is only cache. Person has made only cache node. Second combination is the second combination. Second combination. copy and to just replace this paste. So there are basically four combinations. This is first one is checked. If first one is true, this first one is false, and this is true. That indicates the second choice is selected. That means only check payment. Only check payment is made. If both the things are true, first is also true and second is also true, that means the payment is by both mode. Both mode payment. Cash oblique check. And if both are false, if both are false, if both are false, then the payment will be by it will not be payment by me. It should say please select one choice. Please select something. That is done. So let's check out how it works. I execute them. It's showing message for toast. First we have to clear that. So I press Alt Enter. This is importing file. Okay, that is done. Context also it is showing. So Alt Enter again, importing the file. So our imports are done. Let's check it out again. So Grad is building. I'm saving this. So it what is my logic behind here? I can choose multiple choices in this, and I can, as per the choices, I should be able to display them. Oh, it's compiling. It is showing some problems. It is showing some semicolon problem. It is expecting some semicolon. Oh, at the end it is showing. Yeah, that is the only reason it was showing error. It is saying it's something is corrupted. It's rebuilding a Gradial. Click the button directly first. It shows nothing. It shows proper messages. I select both and again click it. It should say both. Yeah. Remove all. Click it. Yeah, it's working fine. That is very good. It's working. So this is the logic. Thanks, friends. Please like, subscribe this channel, and share with your friends.